go to this confused reporting by journalists relating to what I said in Parliament as acting leader of government business and in the absence of the Minister of Lands and Rural Development is irrelevant to this meeting. But if you go to the sections of the Constitution, section 289, 293, and 295, it will tell you that it says the government must provide more secure title, which means beyond a permit, beyond a lease, into a title deed. So that is what A1 and A2 farmers are getting. If you go into the Constitution, it says we shall compensate former farm owners, white farmers, for the improvements that they've made on the land. And that is what we are saying, that the improvements that they've made on the land, they must be compensated. But you are aware that there are some white farmers, 409 of them, that remain on their properties. And we are saying, just like Zimbabweans are buying land, they too must buy the land. So it's again in the terms of the Constitution. The Constitution says we must pay BIPA farmers for the compensate them for land and for the improvements. And that's what I said. That those unoccupied BIPA farms, they are 67. And that is what the government is considering. I don't know where the confusion arose from. And we also then said the president was magnanimous and said the Amatenganyika African Purchase Area, who accessed these farms before independence, and there are over 10,000 of them. And the president simply said, if you are giving title to the A1s and A2s who got land after independence, how about these Africans who got land before independence? Also give them title. So the confusion in this group called journalists is amazing, is astounding. And please, I beg you, for the sake of progress for Zimbabwe, ensure that you report more accurately. And if you are unable to decipher or to translate, because I was saying this in Shona, so I thought it was lost in translation, but that it was circulated, the wrong translation, that I mentioned the countries. If you go to the parliamentary clip, there is no mention of a country. But the first thing that is actually out are 4 countries that are mentioned in Europe that we are retaining, that the former president must be turning in his grave. When the constitution was made under his purview, the former president. And these are the constitutional aspects that the Second Republic is fulfilling. So please familiarize yourselves with the supreme law of the land called the Constitution, and also get periodic updates from the relevant minister. I hope this closes this chapter. I'm patriotic, and one day I'm sure our history will be known. Thank you.